Hello, fellow humans. Good to see you again. This week I am going to show you what I eat in a day on the Weight Watchers plan. I'm on the go all day today. I've been to town this morning. It's mid-morning now. I've got the kettle on for my breakfast. I was going to make porridge. However, I got this in my Degusta box, Bio and Me, super seedy and nutty. And I'm going to have this instead. This is 6 points. So I'm going to have this for my breakfast. And then I can get my washing hung up. And then I can get out to my next appointment. I don't know how this is. I am going to put a little bit of sweetener in it. In this pot it has all grain oats, dates, seeds, which are pumpkin, sunflower, chia, brown linseed, a little bit of coconut milk powder, some ground almonds, some raisins, some ground hazelnuts, root fibre, dried carrot, quinoa, buckwheat flakes, and it does say natural flavourings. I can see that there's some dates in there. Love a date. I thought I'd quickly show you what I got from town. It's a bath oil. You can see there's a big sticker on there. Was £8.50, now £2.50. This was from M&S. It's a transforming bath oil to milk. So you put it in, it's an oil, then it transfers to a milk, which sounds amazing. It sounds like some Harry Potter stuff going on right there. Fragrance containing essential oils of lavender, clary, sage, and sweet orange. Pour under running water. So pretty. Love that. Love the glass bottle as well. So I've indulged in that since it was on offer. Chorizo. Bought the chorizo before pointing it up. I'm only going to use it sparingly. Please, Weight Watcher gods, don't be too high points. I know it's pretty fatty. I'm going to see how that is. Like I say, I'll use it sparingly. Laundry pods. And I just got Wilko's own brand. I like the idea of it. They were a little bit cheaper as well. There's 22 in there. 3-in-1 laundry capsules. And they are coconut paradise. Now, as you can see, I'm going all in for that holiday feels now. When I come back, I want to prolong the holiday. So I'll have all that washing to do. Everything will smell coconutty. I'll be living my best life. Will I though? Because I'll just come back off holiday. I'll be trying to live my best life. Picked up some clothes. This isn't for the holiday, but I really liked it. Cute little pink jumper. It was knocked down from £27.99 to £11. So I picked that up. Cute. These to go like with long skirts or baggy pants on my holiday. I haven't tried any of them on, so I might not keep any of them, or I might just keep a select few. I'm just going to try everything on, see how I go. I've got medium. I don't know how the sizes run at H&M. I don't know what that's equivalent to, but it was right in the middle, so I went for that. And that was £9.99, and I love the colour. Scoop neck. Oh, I love this. This is the only thing I got that wasn't a leotard. So I got this little tiny waistcoat. Oh my gosh, I love that so much. I'm a sucker for a waistcoat. Again, I got it in medium. I'll see however that fits. I do apologise, Stella's growling at the moment. Stella? No, babe. Not today. That is £9.99. They're all £9.99, aren't they? Similar one in black. They do look like swimsuits, these, don't they? And that one is textured. So I'm going to try all these on. I'll see how I get on. And I also got, this is the most exciting thing. This is the reason I went into town. My sunglasses, my holiday. Oh, don't look at the eyebrows. They do fade. They don't look black like this all the time. I look like that baby on, isn't there a baby on The Simpsons that has big eyebrows like that? Yeah, that bullies Maggie, I think. Big eyebrows. So, chilling in Dubai. Oh yeah, pass me another drink. Oh, thank you so much. I'm just going down to the beach. I can't wait. So these are nice big sunglasses. They cover up as well. So if you're just getting out of the pool, your mascara's ran down your face, you should put your sunglasses on. These ones are an actual brand. They're Victor and Rolf. I don't know if anybody knows that brand. Fancy. Got tortoise shell. The other ones are tortoise shell. These have tortoise shell and a gold. So I like the round ones, the hippie round ones. And these, because they're not quite round, they're sort of a little bit cat-eye-ish. I went for these ones. I've never had any sunglasses like this. I'm not sure. I like them. I don't know. I'm sure I'll wear them. Yeah. So, you know, t-shirt, shorts, flip-flops, leisurely walking down to the pool. Oh, my hair is so messy. I do apologise, I need to do something with my hair. Oh, that's the last thing I bought actually. I've just remembered I bought another hair contraption because I need more, obviously. I have so many. I need to give some away, I think. I went in the charity shop, I was donating for a £5. I like a big crimper, so almost similar to my big pink one, but it was mega. So I'm going to give that a go. But I've left it in my car. My car's had to be parked about a mile away from my house because of the workmen. So I will show you that later. Verdict on the Bio and Me gut loving porridge with all these ingredients. It does say it's plant-based prebiotic porridge. Yes, the texture was good. The sweetness was good after I'd added the brown sugar alternative. There wasn't very much. You would probably need to have a bit of fruit with this or put something else in it. You could put strawberries in it, some fruits in it. You could bulk it up like that. You could put some yogurt with it, make it even more. Because isn't yogurt a prebiotic? Or is it a probiotic? I get confused between the biotics. It's one or the other. So you could, if you weren't full after that, I mean, you could have something 0 pointed with it. That'll keep me going now until my lunch. So I've had that and a satsuma, and I'm having some of the orange tea. I got that also in my Degusta box. I have a Degusta box subscription that I pay for. Maybe not for much longer. This month's wasn't very good. There wasn't very much in there that I liked. So it's a food subscription box and they send you loads of different foods to try. I got that tea in there. Maybe it's just me because I'm not a big fan of fruit teas as much as I prefer I don't like a green tea. I like a licorice tea. Oh my gosh, yeah. I have herbal teas at my desk every day, so I have a big cup and I just make them up. So I'll have red bush tea or peppermint or chamomile. They're the ones I gravitate towards. Fruit teas don't really do it for me. Do you know what I could do with that though, that orange one? What might be a good idea is to have it cold over ice and put maybe some fruit in there. Yeah, I might do that later in the week. So I'm going to head off now because I've got another appointment. One of my sons is in school, one isn't because it's been affected by the strike action. So yeah, he's coming with me today. See you again when I get back and I'll show you what I'm having for my late lunch. I'm gonna make some lunch now. I'm back from all my appointments. I'm running on empty now because I've had that porridge and that bit of fruit, and now I'm very hungry for my lunch. So what I'm gonna make, I'm just gonna make a protein bagel, which is a Warburton's protein bagel, 4 points. This one's frozen solid. I've just got it out the freezer. So I've just kept keeping them in the freezer, and then I just get them out as and when I need them. I'm gonna warm that up in a frying pan with some ham. There's something about putting something in a frying pan that makes it really tasty. So I'll put a bit of the Fry Light butter spray in. I'll fry my ham and I'll pop that onto the toasty bagel that I'll also do in the frying pan with a bit of some Dijon mustard. I do Zumba tonight, so that's an hour class. It's intense, is this Zumba class. You wouldn't think Zumba would be that intense, but it's a lot of, you know, moving around. What's that? Do you do that? I don't know, we don't do that. Do this. What's that? Okay, so I'm going to that, so it'll be an hour. So I'll have my tea quite late tonight. It's about 7:45. So I get that, and then I'll have a bit of tea when I get in. I can't really eat before it because it's so intense, I'd be ill. Like sort of spinning around. You can imagine me doing Zumba, can't you? Just imagine that. And how funny that would be to look at, because doing this. I really like it though, it's good. Get some activity points on my app for doing that as well. I usually earn about 3 or 4 for doing Zumba. It's my weighing day is Thursday morning, so I'll get those activity points, get my weeklies up for the week, ready to spend. This is my last week really. I've got a week and a half before I go on holiday. Keep my points a little bit lower before I go, because when I'm there, we're going half board, so buffet breakfast and then either a lunch or an evening meal. Breakfast buffet, evening meal, which I'm really looking forward to. But when you're offered donuts for breakfast, can you pass a donut? It's very difficult for me to pass up a donut at any time of the day. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Do you know what you could do with this? Now, true to form, it contains cheese. When I'm looking at the shape of that bagel in the pan, and it's nice thick ham, oh my gosh, you know what you could do? You could toast it just like you're doing now, but also caramelise a piece of pineapple in there. And then you could layer your ham, your pineapple, and some melted cheese, some half-fat melted cheese, and then sandwich it on the bagel. So you count your cheese, and I mean, it's going to be a bit higher point, but that sounds really, really, really good to me. Like a Hawaiian bagel. So for that lunch, it's 4 points for my bagel, a point for my ham, 2 strips, 0 for the mustard, apple is 0, and these, which I can highly recommend, they're fantastic, harder snacks, they are really, really good. Thai sweet chilli, oh, so nice, they're 2 points. Bread-wise, in the UK, does anybody know of any low point bread? I presume Nimble would be quite low, but it's just like a little piece of cardboard. It's a bit of air, isn't it? I know the thins are 3. That's not too bad, is it? 3. But I can't get any lower than that. I can't seem to get any lower. I know when I've watched vlogs in the US, their bread is a lot lower. It seems like you can get a lot lower point bread. I always seem to be counting 3 to 6 points for bread. It's a lot, isn't it? I wish I could find a lower point. And you're in the UK and you've got any recommendations for what you do for bread? Do you have these protein bagels? Have you found something? Have you found a miracle low point bread that tastes good? Let me know. It is mid-afternoon now. I am going to have one of the hazelnut chocolate. It's a little bit like Nutella with the little tiny breadsticks. They're 4 points. Isn't everything sweet quite high points? I'm not overly hungry, I just want a sweet snack. Now I'm gonna make tea, so it's all prepped and ready for when I get home from Zumba. So I'm gonna make tonight a turkey lasagna. I was gonna make a normal lasagna, and then I thought, no, I'll make the points a little bit less. I'll make it with turkey mince. That's absolutely fine for me. I don't mind, I quite like turkey mince anyway. So I'll show you that. And this, once it's made, will be 6 points per portion. Now that is exactly the same amount of points that I've got left for today. If I'd have still been hungry today, and I wasn't full from the porridge and the sandwich, the crisps, my Skinny Food Co. little pot of chocolate that I had, and fruit, I could have had in between, I could have had some yogurt and some fruit. I could have had, if I was into it, I could have had like a full chicken breast. Chicken is free. Could get some chicken, shredded chicken in the fridge and pick even on that. I could have had mixed it up, that chicken, with some quark, some curry powder, like a coronation chicken, Laughing Cow, Baby Bells. I mean, Baby Bells are one, and your Laughing Cow triangles are one. Like some Low Point crackers, Rivitas for those, and have a savoury breakfast. Top that with olives, super salty. Then, if you're craving salt, olives with cheese and crackers, that's a good option for a breakfast. I think anything with cheese is a good option for any meal of the day. I would say stick to like your cottage cheese. You can always sweeten your cottage cheese if you prefer it sweeter, and have that with porridge instead of yogurt. Mix things up a little bit. I like the texture of cottage cheese, but I know not everybody does. You could have some hummus and make some hummus, a Low Point hummus, or even if you buy it, just point it up, it's not that high, is it? And have that with vegetables, and you can put a bit of salt on those veg if you're craving something salty. Because with me, it tends to be I'm craving something very salty or very sweet. Also really nice on a cracker, a little bit of smashed avocado. Now avocado, because it's fatty, it's good fats, it is higher point, but if you only use a bit, I mean, the avocados I feel that I get sometimes from the supermarket are very small, and then when you actually weigh that on a scale, if you have like a scoop of avocado, it's only a couple of points, so that's all right as well. That's good to have with some salt and some chili flakes. But there's always they're good for quick options. If you've no meal prepped, you racing into the day, you've nothing prepped, a hot sandwich in your frying pan is always good. Pot beef and onion, a hot ham and apple sauce, a hot ham and mustard, a hot chicken and stuffing, something like that. It's just a little bit different than a normal sandwich. Crispy, your bread crispy in the frying pan. You don't have to count any butter, because if you spray the pan with the fry light, it's 0 points, and you're getting, it's nice and crispy. It doesn't really need the butter, and you're putting a sauce on there. I'd have something like that for my lunch, and then for my tea, chicken. The opportunities are endless. Or tuna, or salmon, all these things. You can just pick salmon, tuna, or chicken. Any 0 point protein, get that in. And then just maybe get some spicy Nando sauce, if you're into Nando sauce. Very Low Point. Medium Nando sauce, a hot Nando sauce. Pop a bit of that on. Some veggies, maybe just roast some veggies quickly in the oven, or bag of salad, whack that on. That's so quick and easy and so Low Point. So they're good things to do if you haven't got anything prepped. However, it is nice just to have cooked meals prepped, isn't it, if you've got the time. So we'll get on with this turkey lasagna now, and I'll show you how it goes, and I'll show you when I've tasted it later, and I'll tell you how it is. I do warn you though, I will be a sweaty mess from Zumba. Whoa, we work hard in that Zumba class, and I am sweating. When I had blue hair, the blue hair dye used to run down my face. I started with chopping up a couple of onions for this lasagna. Now you're going to have to wait until the end to see what I thought about the lasagna. But alright, okay, that's enough of that. So I cut up a red onion, a white onion, a couple of tomatoes and a large carrot. And I left the skin on the carrot because apparently a lot of the goodness is in the skin, isn't it? And I finally chopped those. I added a couple of teaspoons of lazy garlic to the pan with the onions. I softened those down and then added my 500 grams of turkey mince. I then popped a beef stock cube in 125 ml of water, boiling water, and I added some Italian dried herb seasoning to the pan with that stock and gave it a good stir. Then I added 2 tins of tomatoes and then the carrot, and then I had to boil this on the hob for about 30 minutes to get that carrot softened. It does take quite a while, doesn't it? Meanwhile, I poured in 125 ml of skimmed milk, 200 grams of low-fat soft cheese, half a container of fat-free cottage cheese, an egg yolk and some salt, and that was my white sauce. You haven't seen me do this, but I promise you I have drank about 5-6 glasses of water today over the whole day. When we went out this morning and I've been to my meetings, I've taken a big bottle of water with me as well. I'll do that again tonight when I go to Zumba. Oh my gosh, do you need water when you're doing Zumba? I'm bigging this Zumba up, aren't I? And it's probably just me who finds it. I'm so out of breath. I put a lot into it though, you know? A lot of feeling in those dance moves. Just gonna have one of these. I've never had it before. Again, came in my deguster box. So apple and raspberry. B vitamins to help turn your food and drink into energy. B6 and B12 tackle tiredness. Apple and raspberry flavour. I'm sure it's going to be tasty. And it's 3 calories for the whole can, so no points. Do you know what? I thought it was going to taste like an energy drink. Has it got caffeine in it? No, it has no caffeine in it. I expected that tang. You know, you get a tang when you drink energy drinks, but it doesn't have that. It's quite nice tang. It's refreshing. It's not something I'd buy though, but it's still nice. I'll show you the hair contraption. Oh, it's so messy. I need to style it. I haven't been styling it. I've just been putting it back after I showered. Okay, this is it. Put my hair in like that and I'll just ramp it down. And when it's on, it should wave. I thought, I do have my big pink one, if you've ever seen that, but it is certainly not a wave of this size. So I thought this is going to be extreme. This is going to be properly crimped, proper like 80s do. £5 bargain, and it's been pat tested because it's from a charity shop. Waiting for the meat to cook. That takes half an hour on the hob, and I'm using my Weight Watchers yellow lentil pasta sheets. For these I'm going to use 6 sheets and that'll be 9 points. It'll serve 4 and it'll be 6 points each. While we're waiting for these carrots to cook through in that turkey mixture, which seems to take such a long time, doesn't it? They take such a long time, the carrots. I thought I would tell you a secret. Are you trustworthy? First of all, are you trustworthy? Okay then. Don't tell Weight Watchers, but at my last meeting last week, they were talking about things that, do you ever make up your own rules on Weight Watchers? And how does that go for you? Yes, a lot of people put their hand up. If you're being totally honest, after the first couple of months of doing Weight Watchers, a lot of people will have an odd rule here and there that they've tweaked or changed, or if you know what I'm talking about, do comment down below if you know what I mean. My rule is I don't count my beverages. A lot of my beverages are big herbal teas, which are 0 points. I drink a lot of water, so I wouldn't do this if I thought it was going to be detrimental to my weight loss journey, but I drink a lot of water, I drink a lot of herbal tea. If I have a coffee, I'll have 1 coffee at home and I'll have a drop of oat milk in it. So I'm not counting that drop of oat milk. Costa or a Starbucks, I would count that, because to me, that's a treat. That's not just a drink, is it? That's like, ooh, you know? Can't wait to go to Starbucks. I count that, but I don't count beverages in my house. Sometimes I'll have a couple of glasses of 0 alcohol wine, or I'll have a couple of beers, 0 beers, on a Friday or Saturday night. Now, I don't count them. I don't count them. They're a beverage. To make matters worse, I do it sometimes, blitz up a banana into my protein shake or some beetroot. I've been known to have beetroot, banana, frozen berries. I don't count them. I think everybody probably has something. I mean, if I was drinking full sugar Coke, of course I'd count that. I just think that from what I have, a couple of beers or the odd drop of oat milk, to me, I don't want to point them. They're not food, are they? So that's mine. Comment down below, do you have a rule that you've broken? You're a rebel and you have a little rule that works for you, that's helping you anyway with your weight loss, makes you feel not deprived, and something that you can live with. Maybe you've tweaked something slightly just so that you can do this long term. Let me know down below. Right, that turkey mince is ready now. Let's go. Okay, so it smells really nice. Looks pretty cheesy. We've got some crispy bits here on the top. It depends if you like those, I suppose. I quite like crispy bits on the top of the lasagna. It's so cold, guys. I had to go back to my water bottle, and I'm just going in now into my exercise class, so I'll see you afterwards. Back, guys. I've just had a look at my steps, 16,737, and then while I was there as well, I said I'd sign up for Pilates. I do need to increase my activity, and I thought, well, that is a bit of a strength workout to complement this number on a Thursday. I thought they would go hand in hand, so I'm going to try doing that. I'm going to try that on Sunday. I'll let you know how it goes. If anybody else does Pilates, let me know. I know it's all about core strength and holding positions for a long time. I don't know how I'll be at that, but running around like a maniac, that I'm fine with at Zumba, but being still. I have done yoga before. I love yoga. Gosh, my eyebrows are still going, aren't they? Blimey, they're a statement, them on. They're a statement. Just about to tuck in now to my turkey lasagna, so I'll show you that. I haven't got a right big portion, but to be fair, when I've been exercising a lot, I don't fancy a right lot of food. So I'm just gonna have another big drink of water and then have this, and then I'll probably start getting the boys sorted for bed and watching a little bit of TV. A bit was on my finger then. I tasted it. It's nice. Oh, my giddy aunt. It's really good. The lasagna is really good. 9.5 out of 10. Honestly, weren't sure when I was doing it, I have to say, but really, really good. Really impressed. Yeah, it's delicious. How did you find the lasagna?
In the oven is where I found it.
Yeah, you did, because I put it in the oven.
I'm gonna go for 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10?
Yeah.
What could be improved?
Steak.
Yeah, if it was steak lasagna or just steak.
Steak lasagna.
Or just a piece of steak.
Steak on top of the lasagna.
Oh yeah, but pretty good that, wasn't it?
Very nice. Yeah.
Excellent.
Very good.
It's a winner. Me and the eyebrows now are going to get some sleep. Getting into my pyjamas, getting cozy. I'll probably read my book a little bit. And so I will see you next time, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.